We need somebody that literally will take this country and make it great again.
You thought it was over? We're just getting started.
What role did Israel have in 9/11? Disclaimer: I make no claims. What I say is true. This is for entertainment purposes. However, I will include all links to my sources in the description, and you can come to your own conclusion. Why would anyone think Israel was involved in 9/11? A very reasonable question. Today I want to take the question out of it. We are going to jump right in with the Dancing Israelis. For those that are unaware, the Dancing Israelis were a group of military-aged males who were spotted by Maria, a resident of Doric Towers, which is still there today. Maria called 911 shortly after 8:46 a.m., September 11th, 01. She reported 5 men on the roof of a van celebrating the attack. Here is her own words.
And I could see the towers from my window, and this is where I'm looking. And all of a sudden, down there, I see this van park. And I see 3 guys on top of the van. And I could see that they were like happy.
There are eyewitness reports that put them there as early as 8 a.m. Could these men have just been in the wrong place at the right time? Of course, but the evidence is clear. Stay tuned. Unfortunately, they escaped before the police arrived. But thankfully, the same van was spotted 4 p.m. driving down the road. Upon making contact, one of the Israelis stated, "We are Israeli. We are not your problem. Your problems are our problems. The Palestinians are the problem."
I just happened to see the van and, hollered over to my lieutenant. I think that could be the van. We checked it out, and it was. We were all on edge, obviously, so I really wasn't looking to make friends with these people, and neither were the officers that I were with. Once we started talking to them, they were pretty much like, "Hey, we're not against you, we're with you."
This was stated by Steven Kurtzberg before any 9/11-related questions were asked by officers. The FBI used bomb-sniffing dogs that alerted on the van. They were arrested and held for further questioning. Still here? Great! Because it's just getting interesting. Immediately following meeting the FBI, the owner of Urban Moving Systems fled the USA. The owner, Dominic Suter, fled to Israel after the FBI first made contact with him. The FBI, during their first meeting with Suter, noticed that they had lots of computers but no moving equipment. What was found in the van that led the FBI to take such interest? Around $5,000 in cash, highlighted maps of NYC, multiple passports. But wait, there's more! Perhaps the smoking gun of the whole operation. 2 out of the 5 Israelis were confirmed agents of the Israeli intelligence forces. Sivan and Paul Kurtzberg, to be precise. They, of course, lied about this during interviews with the FBI. During a later interview, one of the Israelis claims they were there to document the event. Take a listen.
And at that point, we were taken for another round of questioning, this time related to our allegedly being members of Mossad. The fact of the matter is, we are coming from a country that experiences terror daily. Our purpose was to document the event. Our purpose...
Still not enough for you? Then you're going to love a lil thing called the Freedom of Information Act. Newly released documents reveal things like proof any claim about them not being the enemy is a lie. In addition to this, there was a notebook found in the van. The notebook specifically listed the phone number for CIM's office in Secaucus, New Jersey. CIM's stands for Classic International Movers. Why does this matter? CIM's was owned and operated by Israeli nationals. Yet despite this and the Muslim hate for Israel, CIM is the very same company one of the 9/11 hijackers used. Does this mean they knew about the attacks prior to the crash and did not tell the USA? After all, Bibi Netanyahu has said himself, Israel has benefited greatly from 9/11. Or does it mean something far worse that goes way deeper than Israel? Can you drain a swamp if you're in the swamp?